Beneath their slim, emerald stalks and fresh, earthy aroma, spring onions or green onions are one of the most underrated heroes of the global food supply chain. Found in stir-fries, soups, sauces, and street food stalls from Bangkok to Brooklyn, spring onions are more than just garnish. They're a staple crop that fuels local farms and feeds millions every single day. But what does it really take to get these bright green bundles from the dirt to your dinner table? The journey is far more complex, high-tech, and fascinating than most people imagine. Each year, farmers around the globe grow and harvest millions of tons of green onions, supplying restaurants, markets, and food producers with one of the freshest and most versatile vegetables on earth. Behind every bite lies a detailed and carefully orchestrated process, from seed to sprout, to harvest and packaging. Let's journey to the fields and take a deep dive into how this modest-looking crop becomes a global culinary powerhouse. Spring onions can be cultivated nearly year-round. However, the best times to start planting are during early spring and late summer, when the weather is mild and stable. These cool season crops thrive in climates where temperatures range between 50 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. A short growing cycle anywhere from 30 to 60 days from seed to harvest. That means farmers can plant and harvest multiple times within a single year, maximizing their yields and returns. The process begins beneath the soil. Land must be meticulously prepared, plowed deep, tilled to loosen up compaction, and amended with organic compost or well-decomposed manure to ensure rich nutrients. Spring onions thrive in loose, well-drained soil. If the soil becomes too compact or holds excess water, the roots will rot. Farmers test the pH levels and aim for that sweet spot between 6.0 and 6.8, which allows the plant to absorb nutrients most effectively. There are two primary ways to begin cultivating spring onions: seeding or transplanting seedlings. In direct seeding, farmers scatter seeds evenly over prepared beds or use seeding machines for consistent depth and spacing. The soil is lightly covered over the seeds, and consistent moisture is applied to support germination. This method is straightforward and ideal for large-scale fields, but it demands close monitoring to ensure even sprouting. In transplanting, seeds are germinated in controlled nursery trays, often inside greenhouses. This gives growers more control over temperature, humidity, and protection from pests during early growth stages. Once the seedlings reach about 4 to 6 inches tall, usually after 3 to 4 weeks, the healthiest and strongest are hand-selected and gently moved into the main field. To speed up planting on large farms, mechanical transplanters are used. These machines pick up each seedling and embed it into raised soil beds with even spacing, while lightly packing soil around the base and watering simultaneously. This saves hours of labor and increases consistency across the entire field. After planting, the real care begins. Spring onions need constant, yet careful attention. Farmers irrigate regularly, often with drip irrigation or fine misting systems to maintain moist soil without waterlogging. Overwatering can wash away vital nutrients or cause root damage, while underwatering can stunt growth and lead to thin, weak stalks. Weeds are the next battle. Competing plants steal nutrients and water from the shallow-rooted onions. Farmers use hand tools or precision weeders to clear beds regularly without harming the crop. As the onions grow, they are fed with fertilizers rich in nitrogen, which promotes lush green leaf and stalk development. In more sustainable farms, organic fertilizers like compost teas or plant-based composts are favored to minimize chemical use. Pests and diseases are constant threats. Green caterpillars, aphids, fungal blights, and bacterial wilts can damage leaves or rot bulbs. Farmers combat this through integrated pest management using natural predators like ladybugs, rotating crops between growing seasons, and applying safe, regulated treatments when needed. At around day 30 to 60, the onions begin to reach maturity. The stalks stand upright, green and thick, and the bulbs are crisp and firm. But there's a catch: if they're not harvested on time and are allowed to flower, the stalks become woody and bitter, significantly reducing their market value. Harvesting, then, is a race against nature. In smaller farms, this is done manually. Workers head into the fields at dawn or late afternoon to avoid heat stress. They gently pull or cut each plant, shake off excess dirt, trim the roots, and remove any wilted leaves. The onions are bundled, rinsed in cool water, and packed immediately to lock in freshness. On larger industrial farms, mechanical harvesters come into play. These machines are designed to cut the onions near the root, trim off excess leaves, and convey the crop onto automated belts that load the bundles into storage crates. Some machines can process several acres per day, reducing the labor burden and increasing efficiency. Once harvested, timing becomes critical. Spring onions are highly perishable and lose quality quickly if not cooled or processed fast. They're rushed to processing facilities within hours. There, the green onions are given a deep clean. They pass through bubbling water tanks, sprayers, or misting systems that remove soil, bacteria, and pesticide residues. Trained staff or automated systems sort them by length, thickness, and leaf health, ensuring only the best make it to the shelves. Depending on their end use, some onions are packaged whole in neat bundles, while others are chopped, frozen, or dried for commercial food service. Finely sliced green onions, for instance, are used in pre-packaged meals, frozen dumplings, and soups across global food chains. To maintain freshness during distribution, the packaged onions are stored in cold rooms set at just above freezing. From there, they are loaded into refrigerated trucks and shipped to markets, restaurants, and grocery chains worldwide. Thanks to this carefully engineered process, spring onions remain vibrant and fresh for days or even weeks after they leave the field. So the next time you sprinkle some on your soup, stuff them into dumplings, or mix them into your fried rice, remember these green stalks traveled a long and carefully managed journey to get to your plate. Behind every bite is a story of timing, care, innovation, and dedication. Spring onions may be light in weight, but in the world of agriculture, they carry a heavy importance.